This is going to be a Q&A on the earlier post on twin flames and soulmates, because y'all got questions. Woo! Hey, Cheryl, how you doing, love? Miss Swint, how is everybody? So if you have questions, go ahead and put them in so they'll start rolling so I can start answering these questions, because somebody confused y'all. Somebody asked me about twin chasers, twin flames chasers and catchers or something along those lines, and I really didn't understand what they were talking about. So if they come in, please clarify that. And I didn't understand it for this reason. When you're talking about your soulmates or your twin flame, nobody's chasing and nobody's catching, because it is a mutual attraction. So there's none of that game playing. That doesn't exist. Good evening, Kadeem. How are you, Jasmine? Assalamu alaikum. Peace, salam, shalom, hotep. How are you, William? Beautiful to see everybody. So yeah, if you have any questions, go ahead and start typing them in so they'll start coming up for me. When you miss the twin flame, do they come back? You sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes you only get one shot. You are lucky if you get more than one. You are blessed if you get two. Well, God is being generous if you get three. It's a happenstance. It's something that you have to take advantage of immediately. It's like recognizing God. If you don't recognize it right then, right there, it passes you by. Somebody asked if you could, if you can meet your twin too early. No. Well, yes, if you think about time, the way people think about time, they would think that it would be too early, but everything is in divine time. So nothing is too early. As a matter of fact, they come along right at a pivot in your development to see if you'll tip one way or the other. So, that was kind of a double edge. Okay, what happens when your soulmate is married to someone else? We lost contact of one another over 20 years ago. Well, that's one of the problems with monogamy. A lot of us marry early thinking that that's who we're supposed to be with. And yes, that might be a soulmate and you get along, but it's not your twin. And then you meet your twin and you're already in a relationship that you can't get out of because you've made this commitment for life and you have to let them go. So you have a missed opportunity. Yes, Jasmine, and that's the biggest problem. You can't apply society's relationship standards to the twin flame attraction. You can't do it. I'm pretty well, Cheryl, we'll talk about that later, Missy. Can you explain the signs of a twin flame? Sure. Signs of a twin flame. You are immediately attracted to one another. You can feed off of each other rather easily. You finish each other's sentences. Your inferences are the same. Your nuances are the same. If you get into the circumference of your twin flame, you'll find that you're speaking the same. You can finish each other's sentences. You feel the same. You don't have to talk and communicate. I mean, literally, you don't have to talk to communicate. You never late, Miss Patwiffa. Never late. You either, Robin. Yeah, you're never late. You're right on time. Divine timing is always on time. What else? You'll find that when you're in each other's presence, magic begins to happen. And what I mean by magic is things that you want can come to you quicker. And that's what I meant in the beginning about that ascension. You need a twin. You need a twin. That ascension will happen quickly when you have the other half. Because after all, that's that empty feeling that everybody feels right now. Because you don't have your other half. A lot of people have missed out on it. You didn't know what it was. And it's in my feed. I went back and I read the feed and I kept seeing words like terrifying. If true harmonization is terrifying, I do know why a lot of people do not have their twin flames. Because that shouldn't even be a word associated with that attraction. Divine, mystical, but terrifying? Wow. Yes, twin flame help with manifestation. It sure does. When you only have half of a thing, you only manifest half of what you're supposed to have. A tuning fork has two sides. One stem. Let me say that again. Two sides. One stem. And when you hit it, it hits a perfect tone. Without the other half, there's no perfect tone. Oh, Jasmine, you better believe people act like they want their twin, but they really don't. Wa alaikum assalam. It makes you responsible for half of the work you have to do. It makes you responsible for half of the work that you have to do. They talk good game, but they don't want that. They don't want it because they don't want to open up for it. Will anything ever work out with anyone else if he or she is not your twin? Sure. Like I was saying about you have a cluster of soul mates that work very well with you. They might be they might be a little bit over your tone, a little under your tone, a little flatter of your tone, a little sharper of your tone. You can elevate with this person, but you're constantly having to retune to each other for it to work. Hold on. I'm sorry. Will anything... Okay, got that one. Question. You mentioned feeling complete when you find your twin flame. Is it possible for you to find your twin flame completeness, but the other person does not realize they are theirs just yet? See more. Oh, okay. See more. Theirs just yet. I think I found mine, but I don't think they realize I'm their twin flame. Do they have to? That's a self-realization that people come to unto themselves. You can't make them realize that. I don't care how much you try to. You can't wake them up to that. You can't. We have to realize that there's some things you can't do for someone else. You can't. If they don't want to connect with you, that's a breach in the agreement between the two original energies. Somebody has not evolved to the point that they want to connect, and you can't make them. As a matter of fact, the more you try to force it, you start to You start to chip away at their side of the tuning fork, and then they never tune with anybody, not even you. Here is where they say love is long suffering, because you have to wait. If you're the one that is more advanced, you just have to frickin' wait. Sorry, wait or move on. And moving on means you have to tune with somebody that is a little above you or a little under you and just have to accept the hiccups. Plain and simple. We have to heal ourselves to know love, then others come. Exactly. Alaikum salam. Alhamdulillah. Walaikum salam, brother. Or was that a sister? Brother. Yes. How to feel the void. How do you feel the void without the twin flame? The only way to fill that void is to become complete unto your half. But that is only going to take you so far until you and your twin flame come together at some point in time. Energies don't die. You just keep evolving. You'll find another existence to try to be together, but you just have to keep trying. Both of you have to come to the idea that you are twins. There's some people that don't even know this concept, but they are twins and they work together very well. So that's the answer to that one. Okay. I just need penis. You're funny. My cousin, I love her. They are not aligned with you. Do birthdays have anything to do with twin flames? No. Well, before looking for a twin flame, one must ensure that they themselves are on a proper frequency. Correct. And that means you have to work on you. You have to always work on you. You can't stop working on you. That, it kills me that brothers are always like, oh, a sister needs to be working on herself constantly. Well, you do too. You want to be head of the family. The head should always be seeking information. And my teacher, beautiful man, will tell anybody a boy matures at a slower rate than a girl, especially emotionally. Where a girl is at 20, ready to have a family, settled down, it is almost unnatural for a boy of this culture to want to do that at that age. They want to do that at 30. There's almost a 10-year maturity gap in wanting to have a family. Think about that. Better yet, does the zodiac have anything to do with twin flames? No. You can't predict it by that. You can't predict it by culture. The only thing you can predict it by is generation. And there are some that actually have chosen to have such a what's the word I'm looking for? Challenge to find each other that they even hop out of generations. Woo, that's a tricky one. That's a tricky one. Because we were supposed to be born within generations of one another. So it would be easier and we could talk to each other because we were socialized together. If that makes sense. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. My current husband and I feel he's my twin flame. However, with him being a little younger than me, I found I'm a little more advanced than him in life experience. Yes, which means you just really have to slow down. And I'm not saying slow down your advancement. You just have to keep in mind that he's I hate to say it that way, but he's less advanced. It's almost like you're a senior in high school and he's a sophomore or even a freshman. You just have to be patient. But here's the thing, ladies. Here's the thing. Y'all ready for this? Somewhere about 35, 45, brothers catch up. It's like, whew. If the right things are in place, he's feeling comfortable. He's feeling safe. He's feeling protected. He's feeling like his emotional stability can be found in you. He catches up. He catches right up with you, and then y'all start running together. But it takes time. It takes time, and you have to realize that there is a developmental gap. Just saying. Girl, age don't mean nothing. It don't mean, time don't mean nothing. Zodiac's having, I'm going down the thing so I can see, well, damn, you just answered my question about maturity. Excellent. I like to do that. Girl, I'm not playing with you, Cheryl. We found each other and have the same memories despite not even growing up together. Yes, Jasmine, those are those little things that take place. Me and my twin, I was born in the United States. He was born in Jamaica. You know, two different upbringings all together, but get us in the same room, you can't separate us. Finish each other's sentences, laugh without talking to each other. You know, we could be across the room and start giggling the same giggle. It is really cute. And I look for that in other people. I look for it. You know, can they touch and make love? And when I say touch, I mean, you might just see them slightly touch hands. And it means, so you can see that it's a passing of energy between the two. And it's almost refreshing to see. Okay, let me see. I'm going down. The rulers of Europe standards of marriage do not apply with twin flames. Hell no. No. The rules of the European standard of marriage do not apply to twin flames. And if you try to apply it, you will miss your twin. Unless you're married to them already. I'll put it that way. Because sometimes nothing is ever absolute. There's always a freaking loophole. So, nope. Doesn't apply. Yes, now he's turning 38. Yes. See, Patricia? And I didn't even read that until I said it. We make eye contact. Yes, eye contact is so full of conversation between you two. You can tell when each other's breathing is even different because you're tuned. If something happens to them, it happens to you. And it's just that frequency. When that frequency is disrupted, it even disrupts you. Any more questions? It could be anything. I think I got to the bottom of the list. Yeah, I think I got to the bottom of the list. Nothing? Okay. Then I guess I cleared it up. Cool. Yeah. All right. I love taking a thing to there are no questions. All right. I was just trying to make sure that it made sense because I don't want anybody tricking y'all. I don't want nobody tricking my people. Nobody. I've never been in a relationship and I'm not intentionally pursuing one. Don't. No, I'm not getting back to you. I will call you. I'm not getting back. You're not getting me in trouble on here. I'm really trying. What if he doesn't recognize it? They don't have to. They don't have to. There are a lot of relationships that work in this context and they have no idea of this terminology. And they don't have to. It's just that you have to connect. And if they don't if them don't recognizing it breaks the relationship, then so be it. Because again, not all twin flames stay together. You don't have to stay together. Everybody thinks that you have to be a couple. You can be friends. It's not about sex. It is so not about sex. And sometimes twin flames are the same sex. Twins are twin flames. Twins that are born together are twin flames. They work on the same frequency. Here is a time where you don't have to find them. They were born with you. Now you can never get away from them. I can't imagine that one. But it's not about sex. It's about a frequency. Oh, I'm not saying that you don't. This is not directed to you at all. This is directed to other people that I know are like, ooh, I'm going to get my groovy on. No, not necessarily. Because your twin can be that cousin that, is y'all never stop talking to each other. Y'all are on the same wavelength. It can be a sibling where y'all just know each other like that. It could be that college roommate that you walked in and her side of the room was set up the same way your side of the room was, but a different color. And as soon as y'all said hello to each other, you knew you were going to be the greatest of friends. But again, that could just be, what are we saying? Versus, not necessarily a twin flame, could just be a soulmate. Because remember, soulmates come in pods. You get many soulmates. You only get one twin flame. So that's pretty much how that works. All right. Everybody has an actual twin. I think Stephen King would call it your doppelganger. The universe produces everything in twos. Everything in twos. Everything in twos. Whenever you point up, you've defined down. Everything is produced in twos. As soon as you say something is ugly, you have produced the definition for pretty. Everything is produced in twos. Okay, I have a bizarre question. I am a twin, but my twin passed shortly after birth. Can that void make it impossible to identify a twin flame? Okay, here's the problem. Your twin flame is gone. Like I was saying, twins are the exception. You were born with your flame. And flames don't necessarily have the same lifespan. That's another hiccup. Now, the catch to that is this. There's, again, one over you and one under you that can harmonize with you. But for the sake of your twin flame, they are gone. Shit, that hit me hard. But it's the truth. And I had a flashback to mine leaving. Oh, shit. Woo! They're gone. Which means the best thing for you to do is try to find a soulmate. But your twin flame is gone. My condolences. Exactly, Jasmine. And that's one of the drawbacks to being a twin. One of you can go, and it leaves the void unless you found them. But here's the thing. You had your twin. You know what I mean? You had your twin. A lot of people never, ever find it. Well, they find them, but they don't recognize it and they don't take advantage. You knew yours. And what a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing that is. Okay. Man, sometimes when you have to deliver a truth like that, I hate delivering those types of truths, man. It's the only thing I can do is be honest with you. From my perspective. We add that. The only thing I can do is be honest from my perspective. That's it. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm going back. Okay. You thought that would be the... Okay. Cool. Because I hate delivering bad news to good people, man. Oh, it's the worst. Yeah, which makes me more interested. I've met a doppelganger and I have a twin brother. Exactly. Hey, exactly, man. Exactly. You go back and check that. But remember, you have pods. Hey, Mario. Yes, you did. And I am so proud of you. I'm a boy right there. Don't hate it, appreciate it. I'm thankful for the honesty. I needed to hear it from someone else. Blessings. I was doing Q&A on twin flames versus soulmates, because a lot of people were hitting me up with questions. I think I spent like half the morning on my phone just in IMs answering y'all's questions. And I think I hit a couple that I don't see them in, but they might be just watching. I did answer a couple in the front that didn't show up in feed. So there you go. Any more questions? Roll them, because I'm here for a second. I ain't got nothing to do, and this way I can get it done in one spot, and a lot of y'all can get the answers together instead of me just copying and pasting in 3 different places and then popping some over here and copying and pasting. It would just help. Help me. But I think we got it. No more? Okay. Well, I hope this has helped. Hope it's cleared up some stuff. But I'll tell you right now. Check this out. The zodiac has absolutely nothing to do with your twin flames or your soulmates. Birthdays, nothing to do with it. The only thing that has anything to do with it, the only promise, was that you would be born within the same generation. You would be given the opportunity to meet them. You have to recognize that. They have to recognize that. They don't even have to recognize it. You just have to get together. You don't have to recognize it. You just have to get together. That's it. Okay, let me go to I don't what I miss. Using a discriminative relationship is for you. Oh, definitely. Definitely. You should always be discerning in your relationships. You should be discerning in your friendships. Excellent. You've certainly found your twin. Cool. So this way, you guys, when people start talking that hocus pocus doo-doo on you, they start running them lines. You cannot be mind hacked. No likings. Because that twin, oh, you're my soulmate. You're my twin flame. That falls under the likings mind hack. Just in case you want to put that down so you can understand what's going on. So as you go through life, you can absolutely spot these freaking mind hacks, man. Hit them with the eyebrow. Let me change sides. You gotta practice it. So, depending on what side they standing on, you get that drama thing going. Oh, and then you can start questioning all that shit. Watch them trip right over the questions. Be like, nah, that's not what that is. No. Hey, bro, if you just want to have sex, just say that. But let's not go into this whole, we're soulmates and I think I've met my twin flame. Boy, I ain't had enough drinks in my system for that. Boy, bye! I'll drink that much for that to be true. Oh my goodness. I have all this time and no time for you. Get out of here with that bullshit. That's how you gotta hit them up. They be talking to you, be laughing with your girlfriend, you be like, la. But y'all brothers too, because y'all know sisters be trying to pick y'all up. Y'all know sisters be trying to pick y'all up. And I want y'all to be giving the stank face too. Be like, that southern suck on his teeth. Then he started looking all over her head. You know how y'all ever watched a man just look over a woman's head like she's not there? Just, where my boy is at? That's shit right here. Oh my God. Y'all start recognizing these mind hacks and your face is gonna show it. You're gonna be like, interesting. I love the word interesting. Dr. Francis Cress Wessling taught me to say the word interesting a lot. Like, that's interesting. That's interesting. Oh my God, right? Abort. All right, y'all. Love y'all. hope that I've answered a couple questions for you on this subject. Please share my stuff. Let other people know, so that way this information can get out and these mind hacks can either become better or they can be stopped. Y'all know who this is. I'm FundiFe. And what do I always do? I got my ear to the street, my ear to the street, my ear to the street. Peace, blessing, salam, shalom, hotep. Black girl magic. Peace.